All right, guys, we are here at the West Virginia Outdoor Economy Summit. It's been a great day. We're very excited to have our good friend Max Hammer here from Hammer Cycles in Lewisburg, West Virginia, down in Greenbrier County. Max, tell us about your experience so far.
Well, 25 years in the Greenbrier Valley. I love the area. It's what all the outdoor resources is what brought me here. West Virginia has a lot of potential that is untapped. Everyone needs a place to go out in the woods, and I live for that. I want more. I think everyone deserves more. We have some great resources, but we also have a potential to expand on those quite a bit and make it more welcoming and have room for everyone.
How many trail systems in West Virginia have you ridden, do you think? How many have you not ridden? I guess is a better question for that, right?
I'm probably only about halfway there.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot, but there's so much remoteness and ruggedness, and part of getting people into the game is making things more accessible and having the entry level.
Yeah.
I mean, an entry level, I think, is very important as mountain biking is a difficult sport to get into. You can't just jump straight into a black diamond. You got to have something that you can ease into to learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you could just jump into it, but it gets people hurt.
True.
Yeah, there's definitely a curve of development and the skills and, approachability. It's amazing how quickly some of the kids we ride with, how they develop, and they, starts off as completely unapproachable. Like a couple weeks later, they're looking at the same thing, wondering what was so intimidating about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
And so you can get there, but it takes a little skills development.
and it's going back to that, and I think everybody, we are Nike coaches, you're the head coach for the Hellbenders, but it's so amazing to see when the kids set a goal and reach it so much faster than they expect to. And it just fills your heart.
Absolutely.
One of the things I want to talk about is you are a small business owner, which I think is the essential key to an outdoor economy.
When you talk economy, right? I mean, small business is the economy, so.
Yeah. Well, I run Hammer Cycles. There's been a lot of different bike shops have come and gone in West Virginia where we live. I think I went through it with one of the previous bike shop owners, and we were somewhere between 11 and 12 bike shops had opened and either failed or just closed.
Wow.
And that's huge.
Yeah.
At the time we were talking about it, I was trying to wrap my head around the feasibility of opening a bike shop. And I think it's such an important community resource because people were literally, who were determined to ride their bikes were driving 2 to 2.5 hours to get a part or to service their bikes or to buy a bike. And there was just no local bike shop.
Yeah.
And I think what you said, that one of the key words in that, Max, just now was community. And I think that's one of the things, I mean, one, congratulations on being nominated for the Greenbrier Chamber Small Business or Business of the Year.
Small Business of the Year.
All right.
That's amazing. And it goes back to the community that I think Hammer Cycles is developing in partnership with your wife, with Nika, and really getting more kids on bikes and really developing that community. You can't just put a shop and expect people to be like, oh, I'm gonna start mountain biking because there's a bike shop. You really have to lean into it, and you lead rides, right? And you've got to do a lot of things to build the community, which
It's true. It all starts with beginners and getting people into the sport and, helping people get through the hard parts. Their bike shops can actually be intimidating and, maybe even exclusive, but I try not to do that. But, welcome people in and help them go get what they want out of the sport, get into it and get comfortable.
As someone that's been in your shop multiple times, I will say it's pretty easy to walk in there and walk out with some fun toys. So, well, Max, what do you want to get out of coming to the summit? What brought you here? Anything you want to see or hear? Or?
Well, I wanted to, get my finger on the pulse of what's going on in the outdoors and figure out how I can contribute to that and help foster it.
Perfect.
That's great. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to sit down with us, Max. And next time you're in Greenbrier County or in southern West Virginia, stop in at Hammer Cycles. Thanks for coming to the West Virginia Outdoor Economy Summit.
Thanks,
Good to see you.
Yes,